Dark Brotherhood has been infiltrated. By whom? And for
Everything is now
we
okay.
do not yet know.
Okay.
What we do know is that there is some link between the
So I found
traitor
Lucian and
the
we're talking to him.
Cheating Sanctuary. The traitor has tainted that place beyond repair. It was learned that the traitor has been active for quite some time, since before you joined the Brotherhood. That absolves you of any suspicion.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think we would be hesitant on what he's suggesting here, you know?
Oh, but I do. You have been selected by the Black Hand to perform the ancient rite known as purification. Everyone inside the sanctuary must die. You must break one of the tenets you have sworn to uphold. I know. This is an unexpected turn of events, but drastic measures must be taken. Ochiva, Vicente Valtieri, Antoinetta Marie, Gogran Grobalmag, Talendril, Mirage Dar, and Tainava. All these family members must die. From this point forward, you are no longer bound by the 5 tenets.
Everything is not okay.
Any theft so
Yeah.
long as you serve the Black Hand.
Oh my god.
When the rite of purification has been completed,
He's too excited about this, you know?
Farragut, and we will discuss your future. Now, take these special gifts. They will help you greatly.
Oh yeah, you
One
can
is
use a poisoned apple to kill
The
someone.
other, a unique scroll of summoning. Good luck, Silencer. The apple has been treated with the most deadly poison. It will likely kill whomever eats it, probably instantly.
Rufio's ghost?
Use.
Hold on.
You of course recall Rufio, the feeble old man I sent you to kill.
I don't remember
first,
summoning Rufio.
but his spirit is quite angry in death. The scroll will allow you to call upon Rufio's angry ghost for assistance. He will appear, unleash his anger upon your foes, and then disperse. There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel.
Okay.
Make haste.
Wait, I have
Why?
another question. Oh, I guess not. So this part of the quest is wild. And I think it's really brilliant because this whole time, and I didn't want to spoil it until now, but this whole time we've been, you know, an assassin. We are a murderer. But the game kind of eases you into this almost justification where, like, you get to know the other assassins. They're all kind of likable. You have this sort of family unit. And everyone you're tasked to kill is, like, kind of shitty. And again, I'm not condoning murder, but in the game, like, you don't really feel like you're an evil character. And then this quest reminds you, like, no, dude, you are an assassin. You don't choose who to kill. You are an instrument of this larger organization. And now you have to kill all these people you've, like, grown to like. It's really... The first time I got this quest, I stopped playing. I abandoned the quest line because I couldn't do it. Really, really shocking moment. And honestly, this is where I think the quest becomes what people talk about. You know, everything else is, like, been really fun from a gameplay perspective, but from a lore perspective, this is, like, lore and story, this is where it really gets going. Oh, I forgot about his, like, treehouse entrance. This is pretty obvious, dude. You have this whole fort protecting you, and then just, like, a little trap door. Man. A lot on Jelly's mind right now. You know, he's doing this to be cool. And now he has to kill his friends. It sucks. My torch went out. That was perfect timing. Oh my god. Imagine finding a trapdoor on a hike. Yeah, for real. I actually need a drink. Because this is a lot. And this apple cider is delicious. Okay, sorry I keep, like, making gross drinking noises into the mic. Alright. Alright, we gotta do it. We got to do it. Yeah, Shadenall is maybe the prettiest town because it has very kind of Morrowind architecture once you're inside. Actually, I think we're gonna walk this one. I think we're gonna walk this one because, you know, really let it sink in. Jelly's in too deep now, you know. He doesn't want to do this, but he also knows that any of them would not question it, you know. You get orders from Lucian. Everyone except for the traitor, who is the reason we have to do this, would carry out this command. As shitty as it is. Maybe not the orc. I think the orc would be like, no, I'm out of here. No, not for me. Alright. Oh boy. What really sucks, and what I remember vividly, is this is the only point in the game where the Khajiit starts to like you. Is right now. He like finally becomes your friend. When you have to kill him. Let's find him. I also need to buy some stuff from him.
You've seen Lucien Lachance then. Good.
Shiva.
I know whatever task he has for you will be carried out with discretion.
I'm so sorry.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap.
I'm like actually sad.
Fills my heart with warmth to see you again, brother.
They really knew this was gonna be hard, you know? But man, is it a good quest? Okay, so I think we can probably replace this apple with a poison apple. Ah, fuck. Oh my god, this is not subtle. How do we... Wait, is there like a place they get the food? The cupboard. Here we go. We can put it in the cupboard. Alright, someone will eat this. Ugh.
I know what you're thinking. LeChance gave me a special assignment once. Had to go all the way to Somerset Isle for that one. Killed me about 30 elves. Ah, good times.
They're also all murderers, you know? We gotta take a quick step back and realize that we are hanging out with a cult of murderers. We have Stockholm Syndrome for a cult of murderers, so we gotta just carry this out. We are the cool murderer, not them. I do feel bad still. Yeah, everyone's dialogue. Hey, best friend, I love you like family. Alright, this is the heartbreaking one.
Ah, there you are. Look, I've been thinking, and, well, I guess I just want to say I'm sorry for the way I've treated you in the past. I mean, look at you, the things you've accomplished. You've obviously proven yourself a valuable member of this sanctuary. So let's start over, shall we? I know from now on, you and I are going to be great friends.
Torture.
Now, is there something you'd like to buy or sell?
There is, actually. Oh my god.
I offer the finest goods. And a fine. You drive a hard. That's more than I. You've got you've made a good bit of gold.
Yeah, let's... Oh, that was actually... Those were ingredients, weren't they? Let's get rid of these bones. They weigh 5. It's not worth it. And this skull.
Until we...
Let me buy all your lockpicks first.
My dear friend.
All right. So I'm like actually curious how good they are, you know? Like how quickly can we do this? Let's test this out. Sorry, Antoinetta. So they're pretty good. Is no one else seeing this? Like in the sanctuary? I hear conversations happening in the background.
Show me what you've got.
That no one noticed. Wow. Okay. There is an easy way to do this quest. If you aggravate all of them, and then you run out of the house, they all follow you out, and then the guards just take care of them. But I feel like we have to do this. I don't think we would do it like that, you know?
I hope I can help.
No one saw me, okay.
The Chance would not have selected you for a contract unless he had the utmost confidence in your ability.
Alright, who else is
Show
in
some
this
love
room?
for me, dear brother.
Okay. These two are my favorite, so they gotta go first. Because it's gonna be too hard to wait. Where is the... Here we go. Summon Rufio's ghost. He'll help us out. Oh, Mirage, I'm so sorry. Oh, shit. What?
Why, brother? Why?
That was hard to hear.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
This sucks. Mirage is good. They're all really good. It's weird that it's not aggravating
Mother, I beg your
Vicenti yet.
Why, brother? Why? Night Mother, I beg your mercy.
Aw, poor guy. That sucked. Yeah, you feel sick afterwards. It is the game reminding you like what you're doing in this whole quest line. So this guy is weak to fire, so
Night Mother, grant me strength.
whoa, this dude's legit. He just ducked from my arrow.
Save me.
This is heartbreaking.
Why, brother? Why?
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that's what you're thinking about right now, Jelly? Well, guess I can't be a vampire anymore. This sucks. The worst part is I know who the traitor is. It's the elf. I forgot her name, but it's her. Not that it makes it better or worse. So I have to kill you. I will spare, ideally.
It fills my heart with warmth to see you again.
Stop it! Why is everyone so nice? Why is everyone nice? This is the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, Shiva. Ugh.
Why, brother, why? Night, mother, I beg your mercy. Die, betrayer.
Oh wow, Shiva's legit too.
Night. Mother, I beg your mercy. Why, brother, why? Sister, save me.
Oh my god. Alright. What's Shiva's note? The Lusty Arconia made. It's a popular book. What was the note? Who is this from? Oh. Ugh. Alright, so that leaves Oshiva's brother. The orc. Gogren. And I think that's it. Oh, and the elf. The elf who's the actual traitor. Who's the reason we have to do this. Sucks. This, you know what this is? This is very, like, we have to do the golden rule. This is literally the golden rule in the Dark Brotherhood.
Cities be with you, brother.
It's wild. Okay, let's let them go into different rooms. I actually don't want to aggro the Dark Guardian, so I'm gonna not. I want to go after the Orc next. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Gogren. I imagine Jelly is like saying sorry this whole time. Whoa. Your light armor is like a second skin after all those days and weeks wearing it. You have learned to move easily within combat. As a journeyman of light armor, your gear is no longer damaged. Whoa, that's great.
Not the best you could do, Night Mother. I beg your mercy.
It just sucks. My nice axe swing, my armor just got sturdier. Yeah, leveling up during this part feels dirty. Ugh. Alright. Who's left? I like the idea of saving the actual traitor for last. You know, to like... just for thematic reasons. She's right here, though. Yeah, I like. I'd rather save her for last, which feels like weird, but trapdoor to Brotherhood Sanctuary. Is someone down there? Where is Oh, there he is. Sorry, my friend. This dude's like Neo, you know, just dodging all my arrows.
City, save me. Die.
Dude's legit.
For the glory of cities.
He's like into this fight though. I was hoping he wouldn't say that. It's hard to hear.
Why, brother?
No.
Why?
I hate that. All right, one remains. Just gonna use this because I think it might do more damage if we're sneaking. Yeah, right? They make this as painful as possible. Now you, I know it's your fault. Let's try that again. Is that everyone? The purification is now complete. Every Dark Brotherhood member based out of the Shadenhall Sanctuary has been killed. Ugh! I must now report back to Lucien Lachance at Fort Farragut. But you know what? There is one survivor. One person who will remain to carry on the memory of the loving family we had here. Where are they? If they're gone too, I will actually start crying. I need to know they're okay. Let me put on my night vision just to help find them. Oh, thank God. Thank God. You know, you have been spared by Sithis. I hope you enjoy the place to yourself. Invite your skeleton buds. It's all yours. Just ignore what went on here. Sorry. See ya. I'm glad the Dark Guardian is okay. The little rat, yeah. So a couple survivors. Oh, that sucked. Jelly, what have you done? That sucked. Alright. We're back to Lucien's treehouse of horror. Oh, hey.
The ritual of purification is complete. Well done. Sithis has been appeased, and the time has come to acknowledge and reward your unwavering enduring loyalty. The Black Hand is most pleased with your progress. You have been invited to share in secrets that few within the Dark Brotherhood even know exist. Your life in the Sanctuary is over. Those contracts are behind you. Now, you will serve the Black Hand. You will serve me. From this moment forward, you will walk in the shadows as my son.
I don't want to work for Lucian. I like
You will
Toshiba.
receive contracts only from me.
I get it. You're my boss. All right.
Has begun.
Only from me. Yeah, I'm not into this.
It is quite simple, really. No longer will you receive orders directly. Instead,
Oh, right. They're like
visit
dead drops.
drop
Yeah.
locations scattered throughout Cyrodiil.
Right.
Your next contract can be found at the Dead Drop on Hero Hill, southeast of here. A hollow in the moss-covered rock contains all you need to know. When you leave here, we will not speak again unless I deem it necessary. Ah, yes, there is one last thing. I have for you a very special gift. Waiting just outside is a magnificent steed named Shadowmere. She has served me well.
Oh, that almost makes up for it. That almost makes up for it.
I trust and love. Now go, and may Sithis guide you in this new stage of your life.
Shadowmere is so fucking cool. I forgot you get Shadowmere for doing all of that.
Go now, child of Sith.
Where's my steed, though? Oh, hell yeah. Get a better light on Shadowmere here. Lester had Potato Bread the unicorn. Jelly has Shadowmere, the steed of death. Wait, I want to get a screenshot with him looking. Yeah, there. Oh, fuck. I think I missed it. We did it. Not a great picture, but it's hard to take a good picture. Oh my god. Again, it almost makes up for it, because that quest is hard to do emotionally, and then you get a cool horse. So, you know, balances out. Also, horses are like, if I remember correctly, like money is just harder to come by in Oblivion. So like, buying a horse is like for the 1%, and that's it. Like the richest I had ever been in Oblivion, I bought the like house on the waterfront that cost like maybe 1,000 gold, which is considered the worst house. So, this is a big deal. I also don't think Shadowmere can die. I think they're immortal. They were immortal in Skyrim, at least. And the intro of Shadowmere in Skyrim is pretty great. Oh shit. I hear fight music. Can't you see I'm riding a horse vertically on a mountain? Hero Hill. I think it's right here. Trying to stage a cool photo. It is so hard. If I told you the button inputs for this, you would not believe me. Yes! Oh, hell yeah. That's a good picture. Dead drop orders number 1. He's our best goth horse. We know that sucked. Please take a cool horse. Shadowmere's reward is the kind of Brotherhood acknowledging that you... Yeah, exactly. Right, it was like, we knew that was rough. Here's the coolest thing in the game. Totally off topic, but do any of you have any standout moments in a game that were a total gut punch? Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's hard to bring up any without spoiling those games, but I would say, like, Mass Effect has a lot of them, especially 3. No, every game in that trilogy has, like, a big gut punch moment, or at least, like, 3 or 4 gut punch moments. Undertale's a big one. That's on, yeah. I'm easily gut punched. I get very emotionally involved in every game I play. But in terms of like twists like that, yeah, this is up there. And again, I think in most Elder Scrolls games, you don't really get attached to the characters in a big way. This is really the closest you get, you know, and even then it's kind of like just by extension of being there and getting to know like their fun personalities. You don't really get to know them as people in the same way you would, like, you know, Three Houses or something, but it does go a long way, I think, just giving you like a little bit more flavor than you would normally get of like I could describe and imagine how those characters in that hideout would hang out over most of the townspeople in this game. So I think you automatically are more kind of you like them more, to put it simply. Okay, I received my new orders from Lucy on the chance. I must go to Leaf Rock Cave and kill a necromancer. Oh yeah, this is like, I don't feel bad about this. He's turning into a lich. Alright. It's you and me, Shadowmere. You saw a cutscene in Fire Emblem Three Houses that was so affecting I couldn't work the next day. Yeah. Oh yeah, both Last of Us games. God, yeah. Yeah. Nier Automata's credits, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, Three Houses, as like light of a game that is, it's a very emotional experience, you know? I think, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. But, I think it's also one of the reasons, like, the memes for that game are so good, and the community is, like, so fun, is, like, everyone's sort of getting over what they went through with that game. And that they love the characters and stuff, but, like, you know, it's, like, that experience will stay with you, no matter what house you choose, and no matter how many times you play it. Speaking of which, I'm definitely going to be returning to my maddening run of the Golden Deer in the coming weeks. I'm excited about that. So this place is pretty far out, Leaf Rock Cave, so I think... Honestly, we're like as close to it now as we would be anywhere else, except for maybe... No, because we would have to cross the river there. Yeah, say we just head south. I think I'm... Oh, sorry, Shadowmere. I think I'm gonna do this next quest. And then maybe call it? There's another big gut punch moment ahead of us in this game. In this quest line. Even though it will be after spooky season, I'm also not against like finishing the entire quest line on stream, because like this has been a lot of fun, and streaming Oblivion is great. So, because I think if we were to finish today Swim, Shadowmere, swim! Oh yeah, I would say, without spoiling, the moment I kind of realized that Three Houses was a game that I loved and like was something really special was the first chapter of the time skip for Blue Lions. And as much as I love, let's get rid of these enemies attacking us. Oh shit, I glitched. Get out of here. It's a dog? Why is a dog attacking Shadowmere? Sorry, but like... Anyway, that beginning of the time skip for Blue Lions, I think, is the best, one of the best moments in the entire game, and like in any other playthrough. That's like a special moment in all Three Houses, is that sort of like beginning of the time skip, but I thought it was the best handled with the Blue Lions. For reasons I won't get into, but if you've played that, you might know what I'm talking about. There's also some really great, like, weirdly enough, the cutscenes in that game are like pretty cinematic in the sense of like just sort of the visual significance. And in that moment, the way the light is hitting certain characters and the placement of them, and how that is sort of mirrored in other houses, and like how those characters are lit and portrayed. It's really cool. I could go on and on about that. It's been so long and I played it so many more times, I almost want to record like another bonus about that game. Because the one we made for that game was like right after... I had only played 2 of the houses, and it was like shortly after the game came out. But honestly, that game just sort of comes up in passing like all the time, so there's probably not a huge need to do that. This place is far, dude. And there's no like road there. I have to... I thought those were geese for a second. They're deer. You played GD first. Yeah, Golden Deer is fantastic. I think that's my... So it's funny, my 2 close friends, they also got really into the game, like, more recently. And we initially, like, sort of cast ourselves as, like, okay, like, spiritually, like, personality-wise, who is your house? And originally, I was Blue Lions, and my other 2 friends were Golden Deer and Black Eagles. But upon playing more of it, and upon the houses they really resonated with, I discovered that I'm actually a Golden Deer, I think. I think you'll always love the house you played first, in a special way. And I think that the Blue Lions has the best, like, story overall, the best, like, self-contained story. But Golden Deer, I just really love, like, as a house and as a worldview. I think the worldview of Claude, probably not a hot take, because like Edelgard's a little bit Edelgard has a little bit of a I read Ayn Rand once and that's my whole vibe now personality. Claude is just like a great person, and his like ideals and his view for the future of Fodlan is easily, I think, the best. But that's kind of the point of the game, is everyone thinks they're right, and they're all right for valid reasons, and that's why you choose who you choose. Yeah. I love that game so much. That's the fun thing about the Black Eagles, is like, they are kind of positioned to be the villains when you play the other houses. And even when you're playing as them, there's a little bit of that, like, are we the baddies thing going on. Which is fun. But that house, the Black Eagles, so many great characters. Really good cast. I tend to recruit, like when I play other houses, I tend to recruit Black Eagles the most. I mean, I love Bernadetta and Linhart. They're like musts for me. Oh shit, sorry, Shadowmere. I was talking about Bernadetta and Linhart. And Hubert is like just a gem. What's fun is that if you wanted to recruit as many characters as possible, using New Game Plus Magic, oh wow. Using New Game Plus Magic, you can, if you play the Blue Lions, you can recruit everyone except for Edelgard and Hubert. Everyone else is recruitable, teachers included. Which I think is very funny. I've played, so the second time I played, I did the Black Eagles. I did Edelgard's route. And I recruited almost every Blue Lion possible. So I had like a giant class. And it's fun. I would recommend doing that if you just want to get supports and just sort of like steamroll through the actual game. But for the actual game, I actually think it's really good to stick to like 10 to 12 characters. Like, don't recruit any more than like 3, I would say, tops. Because you can only really dump resources into so many characters. Maddening, forget about it. Maddening, you like arguably don't want to recruit anyone because you only have so much time and resources to invest. But I didn't find it too hard, even without using New Game Plus, to recruit Bernie, and we're pretty close to recruiting Linhart as well. And not to get too into it, but I love talking about this, as you can tell. There are meta strategies for recruiting. Like, certain characters are actually arguably better to recruit from another house later in the game. Because, let's say you recruit, like every character has a set class that they're, like, kind of designed to traditionally be, and if that character is in another house during phase 1, I got so into this I missed our exit here. During phase 1, they'll like automatically be leveling up and automatically be having skills increase, so that when you recruit them at any point in part 1, you will be getting them with that experience already given. So some characters, it actually like is good that you're getting them like already leveled up in one way, so you can like spend time maybe doing other skills or other things for them. Like I read that recruiting Ingrid later in part 1 is better for her because she'll already have certain skills acquired, and then you can focus like solely on other things, which is interesting. But I used to like Ingrid, but the more I've learned, the less I like of Ingrid. Annette, though, if we're talking Lions, I love Annette. Annette doesn't get enough credit. She's a great character. AJ and I just recorded for 2 hours, stopped recording, then spent another half hour having a great convo about the politics of the game, which is now simply lost to time. Sorry to come in here and drop FE3H in the middle of the room like a stink bomb. Kim, if you know nothing else about me, I can talk about that game literally forever. It's a forever topic for me. I love nothing more than when a new friend gets into it, and I can kind of relive those conversations. I almost said combos. Convos. Do you think a necromancer lives here? Come on, man. It's so obvious. Rat! I'm sick of you. That was a little mean, but I think we're like kind of edgy now, you know? I love this night vision as if we're like a predator. Are they sleeping? No. They're probably down a floor. You say that as if there isn't a lingering smell of FE3 in anything Aether related. Yeah, it's in a good way, it's sort of forever part of the show, I think. There are some games that kind of become like intrinsically linked with, like when I think about the show, I think about certain games. I think Dragon Quest XI is another one of those. I think Mass Effect has become that, and I'm so happy it has. Because, like, you know, there was a lot of pressure, I think, on Brendan's end to, like, finally engage with this thing that people have been saying is great forever. And there's a lot of pressure on my end of, like, is it still good? Like, I haven't played it since college. I don't know if it's still, like, as wonderful as I remember. And I think we were both just blown away by how good that experience playing it was. Like, I think I liked it. I like it even more now, which is great. Oh fuck. Oh, this dude's legit. He wants to become a lich, right? So, look out. I think I'm gonna get my sword out. Actually, Suffer Thorn. We also established Suffer Thorn is our Jellicle name. We're Suffer Thorn, the murder cat. Suffer Thorn, the silencer cat, maybe? Oh, he just keeps summoning zombies? It sucks. Though we can just, like, kind of level up here. Oh, shit. Okay. These quests get harder now. Okay, cool. No, no more. We're not doing this again. This is like yakety sax. Don't call me a house cat. Oh shit. Alright, we gotta be careful with this guy. By the way, what's your favorite episode you'd recommend for someone who hasn't listened to the Aether yet? That's a great question. What's a good one to start with? Actually, chat, I'm open to your suggestions with that. Like, if you were to recommend listening to the show, what would be a good one to start with? I do think, like, probably what I would say is... So our structure is like every week we'll bring up just whatever we're playing, and then at the end of every month, or every month, we'll do a bonus episode that's specifically about one game or one idea. And I would say I tend to think that those are not that there are better episodes, but I just think that there's like, you know, I like the sort of spectacle of like doing a deep dive on one thing. So I would say like, look at what we've covered and just sort of choose the episode about the game you want to hear about. It's probably the best way to begin. I know a lot of people have listened to the Game Boy Advance episode, which was our season 4 premiere. Brendan and I like listened. We played like maybe over 100 Game Boy Advance games and just sort of listed out our favorites. Excuse me. And that was really fun, and that was one that has seemingly brought a lot of people to the show, so maybe that's a good one to start with. Oh yeah, there's also a Spotify playlist. It's like a demo disc. That was also made a while ago, but I'm sure it's still pretty good.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
That was pretty cool of him to turn invisible. Okay, so we've learned that like there's no use fighting the zombies because they're endless. Oh shit. Okay. Whoops. Let's turn invisible. Why are we not doing that? Got him. That was a tough fight. Ooh, a mage's hood? Let's see how that looks. Oh, we have too much on us. Yeah, we can get rid of most of this. Because we're not going to be able to sell it to anyone. I don't think, because it's stolen. I do want to keep these, though, because we might be able to sell those. Let's just put on the more... I can't. Ugh, no. No. There we go. Honestly, though, back to the show, the Mass Effect bonus we did last month was one of my favorite episodes we've done in a while. Just like the recording process and the final product I'm really proud of. So that would be my personal recommendation. If you are into Mass Effect. But I would still say, like, just choose whatever game you're most interested in. And the format for the show is we only really bring up stuff that we like. Like, not every game we'll, like, love. But we only bring up games that we, like, think are worth... I don't want to say worth talking about, because like every game is worth talking about, but you know, games that like we can confidently be positive about, or that will bring up an interesting conversation. You know, so we really try to avoid just like dunking on stuff, because that's not the type of show we want to make. At the same time, we're not afraid to be critical because like that's what makes for interesting conversations. So I think we strike a nice balance, if I do say so. Because the other thing is, like, I don't want it to come off phony. You know, if we only ever say like, I love this, I love this, I love this, it's like, okay, but like, what do you not like? You know? Steven's such a phony. That's not an actual word of mine. But I love saying phony. I wonder if Jelly has big, like, Holden Caulfield vibes. How do I get out of here? Get me out of here! Another big improvement from Skyrim is, like, the compass, I guess. Way better. Thanks for joining us, Chase. Oh, I'm glad you liked the Mass Effect episode. Yeah, that's the thing. It was really cool being like, you know, those games I completed the day they came out, basically. You know, back in college, which, God, I can't believe college was a decade ago. That sucks. But outside of that, it was cool to have that, like, that foundational experience, you know, back then, and then revisit it now, and just still be blown away by those games and the ambition of them. Because I think, like, we've reached a point where games are, like, more and more impressive in a lot of ways. But at least in, like, a AAA space, mechanically and narratively, they may like kind of operate on similar levels. And not to say that those aren't ambitious. Like, I think that I sometimes hear often like, "Oh, new games are all the same." It's like, I don't think that's a wild statement to say all games. But assuming you're talking about like AAA, like I do understand the sort of like, okay, you're gonna have an open world. It's gonna have like this, and that, and the story is gonna be like this. I think there's a very strong place for that sort of that predictable package. Like I do like going into a game knowing exactly what I'm gonna get, but I think there's also a very big place for stuff like Mass Effect that really sought to challenge the balancing act of an authored story and a role-playing game. And I think it's really fascinating to see where that game succeeds and also where it fails, and also like how very few games have tried to do the same since, because it's basically impossible. And that's what I keep thinking about, you know, and my primary feeling playing Mass Effect now is like, this was impossible to make. And it's incredible that it's as good as it is, and that it's essentially a masterpiece. I get maybe not vibing with the combat as much as everything else. And that's, I think, something that I'm personally very interested in, and I think we're seeing more and more games explore, is like, there are a lot of games where it's like, oh yeah, this and that are great, but the combat is just sort of there. It's like, well, why do we even need it then? You know, if it's not serving the game, why default to it? There were conversations about the Forgotten City in the Discord about that very topic, where it's like, yeah, the combat is like pretty bad, and it's only really in one section, and does it even need to be there? I hope you're enjoying the solo version of our podcast, just on horseback in the rain. Maybe this will be a patron thing. Hello, welcome back to Into the Rain. I'm your only host, Steven, and today we're going to ride Shadowmere and talk about the delicate balance of authorship and role-playing. Say you're playing D&D by yourself. Another good shot. I actually think I might call it here. Because I'm entering that sort of like intermediate phase of like not fully realizing I'm on air and just sort of talking, which is great. I think we had a fun time together. But what I'm trying to get at is, if I don't leave now, I will never leave, and I think I actually have to get some stuff done today. So I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for joining me. This is so much fun. Honestly, I think that it might be fun to keep this going, like even outside of spooky season. I think that like I would love to share the entire quest line on stream. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And again, streaming Oblivion is just like constantly a joy. Maybe over time we could do something where like we'll stream like each of its quest lines, or each of the ones of interest at least. I think the Thieves Guild is also pretty good. Maybe get back to Leicester one day in the Gladiator Arena. But yeah, I think streaming this again would be fun. So combined with the maddening run of Three Houses, and then at the end of November, I'm going to start a new Nuzlocke run of Brilliant Diamond. So there'll be a lot of stuff going on, but hey, why not? Why not have a little bit of everything? So that's going to be it for now. Happy Halloween. This is so much fun. I'm glad that even though this will continue, I'm glad we got Shadowmere, the spookiest horse, on the day before Halloween. I think that's a very good omen. I'm sorry we had to kill all our friends to get him, or to get her, but I'm glad she's here with us, and I'm glad Jelly's here with us. So yeah, happy Halloween, everyone. I'll see you soon.